going, guys? And welcome here to Barca Variety, and welcome here to the big game. It is a big game because a huge test awaits us, and you couldn't guess it. It's Barcelona coming up against Real Madrid in the El Clasico, and we're going to be talking about the match in full length, and we're going to be talking about Barcelona's chances of winning this match. So let's get started. So kickoff will be coming 9 p.m. live from the Estadio Alfredo Di Stefano. This match was originally planned to be played at the Santiago Bernabeu, but the Santiago Bernabeu is not ready yet. And these are the times all around the world where you can get involved with the El Clasico and enjoy watching this intriguing match. And if we take a look at our rivals, Atletico Madrid, who are leading the league by just 1 point, and they have a very tough game versus Real Betis away, not at home. And I also want to bring you some huge news. This news is good for Barcelona fans and for Real Madrid fans, because Luis Suarez, the former Barcelona striker, picked up an injury in training. I hope him a speedy recovery, but it's good news for his rivals, Barcelona and Real Madrid. And if we take a look at the table itself, Atletico Madrid lead it by 1 point on 66 points, and they play on Sunday Barcelona for the Clasico. They have 29 matches played and 65 points, and Real Madrid also have 29 matches played with 63 points. And guys, Real Madrid are heading to this game high in confidence. They'll be carrying all that momentum, all that confidence from that Champions League quarterfinal versus Liverpool, which they won 3-1. But guys, the pressure is on Real Madrid because you know what? A draw doesn't hurt us as much as it would hurt Real Madrid. So the pressure is on them. They must win this game because they are the ones that need to win this. We don't need to win it. We do need to get all 3 points. But if we don't win it, it won't hurt us as it would hurt Real Madrid. So that means we can control this game. We can decide how we can come into this game, the tempo of the game, how we move the game. We can decide this game. We need to play. We need to press them high up the pitch. And if we get an early goal, they will be panicking because we can control this game. Because, like I said, if we draw, it's not a big problem. It is a small problem, but if Real Madrid draw this game, it's a big problem for them. It's a huge problem for them. It's like they're out of the title race. They're already 2 points behind us, as I showed you in the table, so they need to win this game. And guys, I just want to talk about something. And Ronald Koeman kept on saying this in his press conference, and I'll be so mad if the players don't do this. Because we need to press Real Madrid high up the pitch. They have great passers. They have Toni Kroos, Modric, Valverde, who can get those passes through to Karim Benzema, to Vinicius Jr., who are always making runs, who are always clinical. And as we saw, Vinicius is not always clinical. He does have the piece to get in behind, but he was very clinical versus Liverpool. And when Vinicius Jr. is clinical, he's a top class player. So we need to pay attention to him. Or he could play it to Benzema. So we need to press Real Madrid. And you can see here Toni Kroos. He had all the time in the world to pick out a pass. And if he was being pressed, he would go back to the goalkeeper. He would play it to one of the center backs. So we need to press Real Madrid. And guys, I just want to make this clear. We know that we didn't play at our best level versus Real Valladolid. We must play a better game. We need to step it up. I know it was a slow start after the international break, but we must step it up. And guys, I want to go back to the game versus PSG, where we played that 3-4-3 formation, and we could have made the comeback if Dembele wasn't wasteful, cause Messi was creating everything. Griezmann was creating little, but Messi was the heart of everything. And if Messi plays all those through balls to Dembele like he did versus PSG, we need him to do the same thing, because I feel Dembele will be carrying all that confidence into this game. And when Messi plays those through balls to Ousmane Dembele, Dembele needs to step up. He needs to get that finishing touch. He needs to step up. He was bought for 120 million from Dortmund. You gotta expect him to finish those chances, and he'll be high in confidence after that late winning goal versus Real Valladolid. But guys, we need to be careful of Real Madrid's counterattacks because we play a high line, and even if we have three center backs, even if we are playing with five defenders, we need to be careful because Alba will be getting very high up the pitch to give us that width, and so will Des. So we need to be careful of Real Madrid's counterattacks because they are so dangerous. They have Vinicius Jr., Asensio, who have so much pace, who can play to Karim Benzema, who can get that finishing touch. So Real Madrid are deadly in counterattacks, especially when you play that high line, and you never know. He can start Rodrigo alongside Vinicius, and they are both fast and rapid players. And guys, I just want to make this clear. If we drop points in this game, if we somehow lose, if we somehow draw, I just want to say this. I would just want to make it clear that the race isn't over. The title isn't over. We can still fight until the end. This always happens. You win against the big teams and then you lose against the small teams. Like we saw versus Cadiz. We lost a lot of points versus them, but then we went to pick some big points against Sevilla. So we need to stay calm. We need to know that we don't need to panic. Real Madrid are the ones that must win this game, and the title isn't over even if we lose. We need to pick ourselves back up. And guys, Ronald Koeman, this is where he needs to step up. This is where he needs to take the big decisions. This is a big moment for him. We will see if Ronald Koeman is a good coach. We will see he has already proven so much. He has already proven so much. He has changed the mentality of this team. He's changed the pressing, but he will need to come big on the big stage. He will need to make the big, huge decisions, and this is the squad list. There are some huge news because PK is back after that injury, and I think it would be a big mistake to start him. Sergio Roberto is back, and if we do move on to the lineup, to the starting 11, of course, you're gonna have Ter Stegen in goal. But then there's the three center backs. One is going to be Longley, the other one's going to be Oscar Mingueza. But then in the middle, you either have Frankie de Jong and you play with the extra midfielder or an attacker, or you're going to play with PK and you're going to risk him after he hasn't played a lot. I would go with Ronald Araujo, and the reason is very simple. We need to deal with the pace of Real Madrid, and Benzema has physicality, Vinicius has the pace, and Araujo has these two combined and he can stop both of them. And I'm very confident of Araujo. And of course, on the left hand side is Jordi Alba, and then Sergio Des. Midfield, Frankie de Jong, Sergio Busquets, Pedri in that a little bit of attacking role with Frankie de Jong also supplying him in that attacking role, Messi, and Ousmane Dembele leading the line with Messi feeding him those through passes. But guys, there is option two because you can go with the same line: Ter Stegen, Lenglet, Mingueza, but this is where it all changes. Frankie de Jong is certain to start this game, of course, if bearing no injuries. So you could do this with Frankie de Jong. You could put him into the center of the midfield of the defense. And this is a huge mistake if you do that. Because what that does is, yes, we have an extra attacker. Yes, we have a hard-working player like Antoine Griezmann. This is an option too. But if you put Frankie de Jong into the central of that defense, that's a huge mistake. Yes, he can carry the ball out. Yes, he can get those passes. Yes, if Real Madrid presses, he would be very good in that role. But you know what? We've been missing Frankie's role in that midfield. We've been missing Frankie de Jong in that midfield, and we've really been missing him. And what I want to say is about Anton Griezmann, he doesn't perform in those big games. So does he really deserve to start this game? I'm not Anton Griezmann hater. I actually love him. He's a hard-working player at his best, as we saw in Atletico Madrid. He's brilliant. But guys, we need Frankie de Jong in midfield, and we need a natural center back that's going to be the leader. And guys, we're gonna also be talking about why Pique and Roberto shouldn't start. They're lacking sharpness. They haven't played in so long, and in this type of game, you can't have that type of players. All your players need to be ready, because as we saw, after our players came from the international break, they were not playing good. They were not playing good because they missed the momentum of playing the game, and that is why Pique and Roberto shouldn't start this game. And guys, when it comes to my prediction, I'm confident in this game. I am confident that we will get the job done. It will be hard, it won't be easy, but I'm going for Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 3. And guys, let me know your predictions in the comments down below. And would you choose lineup 1 or lineup 2? I would choose lineup 1, and those are the reasons why. Subscribe for more videos. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. There'll be one more El Clasico video coming later today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next video.